now. 4 days to Christmas.
Oh, it's 4 days.
4 days to Christmas.
No,
And
it's 3 days.
it is. Today's Tuesday.
Yeah.
We have Wednesday, Thursday. Oh, it's 3 days to Christmas. It's 3 days to Christmas. And after Christmas, it's 6 more days to the new year.
Wow,
How excited is that? How excited are you?
I am actually very excited. I was more excited for Christmas. Now you're telling me New Year.
I'm excited about New Year a lot because I cannot wait to leave.
No, but then it seems
drama.
but then it seems like we're carrying 2020 drama into New Year, and I'll explain. It seems like we're entering 2021 with a lockdown.
I
that
know,
seems very stressful to me. Like,
it's very sad, but let's just keep our fingers crossed.
Yeah, I think UK will certainly still be locked down. Up until the 1st of January, which is sad. Lagos, Nigeria too might get locked down too, which is, but anyway.
We still don't know.
But I feel like we found a way to actually live with this lockdown parameters and things like this. It's been annoying, but I feel like we found a way. Well, maybe not majority. It can never be
like,
Yeah.
We can only find a way around it, but it can never be like, which is why it kind of saddens me, just imagine if we all have to spend our Christmas at home.
I know.
How would you feel, Ade, spending your Christmas?
Wait, what? Know? You're supposed to spend Christmas at home.
No, not just at home, Joe.
Not just
what do you mean? No.
That's the whole point.
No, not just
food,
at home.
Family, food. Family.
With you, it's food.
And then more food.
Exactly. And I'm even surprised you're not saying sleep.
No. There's.
So I know I've asked you this question before, but I'm going to ask you again.
Yes.
How do you plan on spending your Christmas?
My family is not going to be in Lagos. So, I'm going to be...
Oh, they're out of town.
Yeah, yeah. So, I will be... I'm thinking of having a Christmas sleepover, actually. And you are cordially invited.
I am.
Yeah. But, obviously with the lockdown and things, we have to see. And we have to be careful. So
exactly.
That might just get cancelled. So I might just stay at home, watch movies, something. What about you?
You watch a lot of Christmas movies.
Yeah.
They'll make you feel good.
Yeah,
Trust
exactly.
me. Well, honestly, I have not really given it so much thought. All I know is I'm definitely spending it with my family.
Okay.
And I'm definitely going to eat. Like, that one is important. We eat and eat and eat and eat and eat. And Christmas movies, definitely.
What are you going to eat?
No, I'm not going to.
I'm thinking about it, I'm thinking and like okra or something. All right, so.
That's like Ondo State food, I guess.
Really?
I think.
Okay.
All right, so speaking of Christmas, we definitely want to tell you the things that you should not do during this Christmas, how to stay safe during this Christmas, because we still know that a lot of countries out there, and even here in Nigeria, we're still battling with the pandemic, and we do not want to get all relaxed, all cozy into the Christmas, and then better to be safe than sorry, you know. So yes, we'll be giving you some things things you should not do, and how you should actually spend your Christmas. For those of us that we are still not sure how to spend our Christmas, like I am not entirely sure. All I know is I'm definitely going to eat, and
Yeah. So in this year we literally spent. In Nigeria, because Nigeria we went on lockdown around March, April, ending of March, start of April, something like this. So that means that we spent, for instance, Easter in a pandemic. We spent summer in a pandemic. We spent particular seasons and celebrations in a pandemic. So, and we were not probably ready for it. We're not prepared for it. But now, because we've obviously been through 2020, we are prepared. We now know we have held 2020 like this. We now know how to handle 2020. So we now essentially know how to make the most of our Christmas during a pandemic, and that is what we'll be giving to you this particular morning.
Hey, and so the very first one that we want to let you know is decorate together as a family.
Yeah.
Yes, this is essential. You're going to spend a lot of time at home this holiday season. You might as well make your space the winter wonderland of your dreams. Set a budget and pick up some new decorations, or open your craft bin and make some DIY ones.
Yeah.
See, when it comes to Christmas decorations, you can never go wrong because there's this
You can't.
thing. No. When I mean you can
Yeah,
never
keep
go
going,
wrong
keep
is
going,
there's this way you feel
Yeah.
when you're in a surrounding
Oh,
fully
right,
decorated. I
yeah.
mean, how do you feel about this set right now?
Yeah.
Looking at the Christmas tree and the back, even with everything going on, this can just give you, you know what? Give you the hope of there is
Yeah.
hope,
Oh,
and I know
there's-
that Christmas is
yeah.
going to be fun.
Yeah.
Do you understand? When you walk around the street or walk along the street, you see the Christmas lights,
Yeah.
Christmas trees, and everything. It makes you happy.
Yeah.
So when your home is fully decorated, there's just this way you feel. You feel like, yes, you're now in the season of Christmas.
Yeah.
And more icing on the cake is you decorating it with your family.
Yeah.
You know, cracking jokes and seeing how your siblings or even your mom does a thing, how she decorates. You can even teach them how to do a few things. See, it's not even until you go and buy Christmas decoration. There
Yeah,
are things you
that's-
can do with your hands, things you can do
Actually,
with, you know,
yeah.
little pieces of, I won't say paper.
Like
definitely
cardboard
cardboard,
and,
you know, just make it
glitter,
very,
things
very
like
beautiful.
this, yeah.
I know I have a friend.
Yeah.
If you see a decoration, you think it's actually real until you touch it. And that's because, you know, ladies, we have eyeshadow palette and all of that,
Okay.
glitters and all of that that we apply on our eye. Now, she would cut out a design,
Yeah.
and then you see as she would apply different colors of, what's it called now? Eyeshadow palette.
Okay.
Just design it, make it look very shiny and beautiful,
Yeah.
and then definitely she will buy Christmas lights, the
Yeah.
colorful ones. By the time she's done decorating it, you would
That
be
is
surprised.
interesting. That's amazing.
That, okay, you actually
That's
used
like a
paper.
DIY
Yes,
Christmas
you actually
decoration.
used paper to do
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
So why am I wasting my money on, you
Yeah,
know,
exactly,
Christmas?
actually.
Because Christmas decorations
And
now
you
are
know,
quite expensive.
yeah, you know, and I think, you know, especially for, you know, toddlers, children, little kids, you know,
Yeah.
5-year-olds, 7-year-olds, or whatnot, teenagers might find it a bit like, I mean, if I'm given an opportunity to make a DIY decoration with like a group of people,
Yeah.
I get excited about things like that. But you know, that's a day. But you know, so I think I think maybe teenagers might feel like, oh, I'm too. You know, teenagers have this. Oh, I'm too old for this now. Kind of, I'm thinking. But my point is, you know, for younger children, it's actually a great way to engage them. You know, it's actually an important way, a very interesting way to indulge them in, you know, in Christmas, in Christmas decoration. It's actually gets them involved in the whole Christmas
You
thing,
know.
and that's what, you know, you really want for your family. Especially during a pandemic, especially during a lockdown. You know, during a lockdown, particularly this year, you know, going on for more than 60, 70 days of lockdown, you know, I'm sure, like, you know, I heard cases of parents running out of ideas on how to indulge,
I'm telling you.
know, and keep their
Parents are
their
confused
children.
as to what to
Exactly,
do
you know.
this Christmas.
So, you know, Christmas is actually probably, this is actually very good advice that we're giving them, you know. We're showing you ways to actually get your kids involved doing something, you know, because, you know, when you actually, instead of buying Christmas presents, actually, I mean, I feel like you can buy Christmas lights, buy Christmas, you know,
A lot
tree,
of children will be against you right now. What do you mean by instead of buying Christmas present?
No, wait, hold on. Did I say presents?
You said
No, I meant
presents.
decoration. Instead of so for instance, you know, the bubble balls.
Yeah.
I feel like you can probably even make the ribbons and things like this. There are things that you can actually make.
Fun fact.
Yeah.
Someone used balloon to do this.
Yeah, that would be
Like
interesting.
just blow it. She blew it to this length.
Yeah.
To this size rather, and then she decorated it. I mean, people are just getting so
Yeah.
creative because these balls are actually quite expensive compared to you buying a pack of balloons and all of that.
Do you know what I'm even thinking now? You can actually do a recycling thing and you make some out of plastic bottles. So instead of actually, you know, not properly disposing of plastic bottles, you can turn plastic bottles into Christmas decorations. So see, amazing.
So many things
This is
you
what we
can
do on Tea or Coffee.
So I mean, the very first thing you want to try is decorate your homes, your room, your surrounding with. I've heard a parent say, well, "There's no point. What am I decorating the house for? Well, let's just eat and." But I mean, just indulge your kids. Kids, indulge your parents. There's a way you can
Yes, mommy.
make them
Christmas tree.
As in, everybody's doing it. Why shouldn't we?
Yeah,
I mean, it's just a way to lighten up the mood because, like we already said, we hope not to spend our entire Christmas at home. We still hope to go out, even with family,
Exactly. Right. So another tip on how you can spend your Christmas this pandemic is to host a virtual party. All right, you can't really go wrong with those ones. So just because you can't get together in person does not mean that you cannot see your friends and family on Christmas. Send everyone a Zoom link and host your party online. Make sure you've got a few games and conversation starters ready too. All right, so this year, for my dad's birthday, his birthday was in the middle of the pandemic, and we threw him a surprise Zoom party. Yes. Yes, it's very possible to have a surprise Zoom party. He wasn't aware, blah, blah, blah. Everybody else in the house was aware, this, that. And then obviously all of his family members, across the world and in Nigeria, we got them to connect.
Yeah.
And it was a nice thing. So I think, that's what this particular tip is also saying, because you cannot, we weren't able to see each other, but we were able to have a family sort of gathering for his birthday. Same thing can happen with Christmas. Just because you're not together does not mean you can't actually be together. We've taken stories on trending topics where, we took a story where a couple, I think she was in Argentina and he was in America, and they got married over Zoom.
Things are just happening.
Exactly. So with this we need to leverage this technology of our time to act to these kind of situations, this kind of very annoying situations like pandemic and lockdown to our own benefit, So, make a Zoom meeting, make a Zoom call your family members together, and you can still have loads and loads of fun.
Actually, it will even be much more fun because you can see what every other person is doing in their homes.
Yeah.
Think about it. Yeah. And I like things like that.
Yeah.
Just, putting all of them on a video call and then you can see what this person is hitting, what this person is doing.
Yeah.
It can just really be amazing.
Yeah,
and even people that you might not have really invited, just because it's a Zoom video, you see them.
Yeah. And another thing you can even do is you can even have a set menu. So you send a set menu to everybody on that Zoom meeting.
So it feels like
everybody's eating the same thing. So we're starting with amala, and then we're going to poundo, and then jollof rice. I think
since it's Christmas anyways, everybody's definitely going to cook in their homes.
Yeah.
Compared to when it's a wedding,
you
just know that you're just going to miss.
Exactly.
Which is very essential. It's one essential part.
Actually.
But anyways, that's the second thing you should do or you can do, this Christmas. And the third one here says cook a festive meal. Dinner is the main event on Christmas, and just because you have fewer people to feed this year doesn't mean you should give it any less effort. Decide on the menu ahead of time and make sure you have all the ingredients necessary to put together a proper feast.
We just said this.
Food cannot.
Food. You can't go wrong with food.
Right? You can't actually go wrong with food, most especially when it comes to Christmas. You can't.
Okay.
So Christmas, the Christmas period makes the jollof rice and fried rice look different.
Yeah.
Even if you've been eating it, just because it's Christmas, it kind of looks different. The chicken looks different. The turkey looks different. And of course, if you're like me, that like taking ice cream, you can just add it to the menu. I mean, just because you feel like, because of the social distancing, the pandemic and the coronavirus and all of that, you feel like maybe, there are some families that when it's Christmas period, cousins of cousins, nephews of nephews, nieces of nieces, they come together, to celebrate and all of that. But because of the pandemic and all of that, some people might be saying, it's not necessary. I mean, let's just, we can even cook beans. If you're planning on cooking beans this Christmas, please don't.
Wait, what's wrong? I mean, I've never...
Eat jollof rice, eat fried rice,
No, but you can eat ewa going. Or like rice and beans.
Are you going to say tamago this Christmas?
No, I would not.
Exactly.
Certainly not. Please, this-
So why you advising?
No,
But
no,
anyways,
it
but
depends on
actually, you
what-
know what? It depends on individual preference.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
the
And it
person
depends on what your wallets
actually-
can even carry.
Exactly. The person might actually, based
Yeah.
on what you can afford. Some people might not actually.
Yeah,
be
it
able
depends
to
on what you can afford. And
jollof
beans can
rice
be,
and
I think
all of
beans
that.
can be quite
Well,
cheap.
you know what? Just in case you have people around you that you feel they can't afford this,
Yeah.
it's Christmas. Please, it's a month or it's a time
Yeah.
for giving,
Yeah.
showing love. You can always, give what you have. Give jollof rice, give fried rice, give chicken, give clothes, give shoes. Good ones, actually. Do not give
Yes.
something you've used that
Not
you feel
worn
like,
out
you know what?
items.
Yeah. Just give from your heart. When you see that, these people, they cannot afford something like this, how about you just give and share? But you as an individual, you as a family, come together, no matter how small you people are, cook something, cook a very nice, delicious meal. Now, we've already, it does not necessarily have to be jollof rice, just in case you cannot afford it, but make it really, really
Yeah.
sumptuous.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly.
I know you would like that. When it comes to food, I do.
All right, so our next tip for you this morning on how to spend your Christmas during this pandemic is to watch a Christmas movie with your loved ones. Always a good idea. Watching a movie is a perfect way to spend the time between presents and dinner or to unwind after the festivities end. Don't forget to nosh on treats or sip mocktails while you watch. All right. So this is always, you can't just be eating and sleeping. There has to be some form of activity.
Yeah.
A movie, family movie is always a good activity to bring the family together. Now, obviously, when in a household where you have children, when you have little ones, you obviously want to watch programs and television shows or movies rather that have PG, that have parental guidance, that are actually suitable for children. And as a matter of fact, most Christmas movies are
They're actually,
suitable for everybody. Yeah. So so you can literally, okay, it is actually Tuesday. It is the 22nd of December. You still have time to actually plot out your Christmas day, as in the meals that you want to put together and the movies. All right. Home Alone, for instance, Home Alone 1, 2, 3. I can give you ideas.
Can never say, I've seen that movie like 6 times.
Exactly.
And I don't think I can ever get tired of watching that movie.
You can't.
I don't think.
It's just
I don't
amazing.
know. See, you see there's this thing about Christmas movies.
Yeah.
No matter how many times you've seen them,
Yeah.
they always still excite you.
Yeah, just because you're watching it during Christmas.
And this next one here says, make special memories. Yeah, you and your household members may be a little tired of each other right now, but think of fun ways to help set the holiday season apart. Create a little advent calendar with festive activities for each day, rather than a treat. Your Christmas activities don't have to be elaborate. It could just be drinking hot cocoa together, wearing Santa hats, or watching one of the best Christmas movies on Netflix, but it will help make the season brighter. Making memories, basically, with your family. Cooking together is you making memories.
Actually.
Christmas, how fun would it be if the whole family, and I'm talking about even the dad, the father of the house, comes together, all of you in the kitchen, bringing up recipes. How do you make your own fried rice? How do you make your own jollof rice? How do you, and then you guys are just cooking together. It makes it fun.
Yeah.
And you'd be surprised out. So I was going to try something. This is why I'm saying this actually, because we plan that Mama will cook her own fried rice. I'll cook my own fried rice. Dad will cook the jollof rice. Or because I will do, just cooking separately, and then we all bring it together and taste each other's meal. How nice would that be?
Wow, so fried
That's
rice.
going to be like, I would never forget that
Fried
kind
rice
of,
competition.
basically.
Wow.
Let us see who does it best.
Wow.
It's
Can I visit?
make it no. It's basically making memories, or just watch a Christmas movie together. If you don't do that, because I know a lot of us, some of us, we don't do that. We are used to staying in our rooms and watching our movies since we have our phones, But this Christmas season, how about you just, put on a very nice Christmas movie in your living room, and then all your siblings, your dad, your mom, all of you just watch this together, comment on the movie.
Yeah.
You know, it's fun. Basically,
Yeah.
create memories, play games if you can.
Yeah.
You know, you can never go wrong with creating memories with your families, even with your friends, because these memories, most especially when they are good ones, these are the things that will stick with you forever. They
Yeah.
cannot be taken away from you. You forever remember these good memories you've created with your family. So that's one thing you can do this Christmas period. Create good memories.
Yeah, you know, I mean, okay, so in my household, we do Christmas. We don't do Christmas in Lagos, and we when I was younger, we used to do fireworks every Christmas, as in dad and his friends and you know the other people from and they were like different families are bringing like tons of fireworks.
Yeah.
So like my family is bringing a lot of fireworks. My cousin's family, they're bringing and like tons of fireworks as well. Like family, like so it's like 5 different families with loads of fireworks. So you know when we go to when we visit each other's houses, we bring some of our fireworks. But then the family that's hosting, they put together their fireworks. So it's just like okay. So to come down to Nigeria, Banga. Yeah. So,
I want
but like
advice you use that, by the way.
not just those ones where you strike and you
and
throw.
then
No,
throw.
as in actual fireworks. Like my God, they used to invest so much into fireworks, and it used to make Christmas always so special. It used to make Christmas something to always look forward to. You know, but you know, as we grew older, they kind of stopped, which is kind of annoying. But it's something we're trying to bring back as
There
well.
are some Christmas fireworks. There's
Yeah.
some Christmas lights and all of that that are actually not
Yeah.
advisable, like banga.
Yeah,
I
Banga
would
is
really
becoming dangerous.
It's
Yeah.
not can. It is dangerous.
Yeah,
Knockouts.
knockouts, yeah.
It's actually very, very dangerous.
Yeah.
You know,
Because you know you can actually like even set off on your arm like when
while you're trying
so
to,
it's
you know,
just
so it's
maybe
not
do the
advisable.
fireworks where you put on the ground and you watch it light up the sky. Maybe that would be better.
Basically, just creating memories.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
essence.
So our next tip for you this morning on how you can celebrate Christmas this pandemic is to and consider safe outdoor activities. All right. Okay. Look up some of the local attractions that are safe for you and your family to visit. Perhaps a light festival or an outdoor nativity scene is available in your hometown. Your face mask can also keep you nice and warm as you spend some distance time outside. It is worth mentioning that if you are going outside to spend time, social distancing, you have to
Yes.
try and maintain social distancing. If you do not feel safe in a crowded space, which you shouldn't really be in this particular period, you can actually have. So there is this thing I've seen that you know people are now doing a lot more from. I saw it from the beginning of the year
Okay.
of the pandemic, like car. How do they like a pull-up cinema, for instance? So, for instance, you come
Okay.
instead
Yeah.
of going
Yeah.
into a cinema,
Into the
you
cinema,
drive
you're
a
in your
drive
car,
in
drive
in
through
cinema.
something.
Yeah,
You're
so
in your
you
car,
park
and
and then there's a massive screen
Yeah.
and you're watching your movie in your car. I've also seen you know in some parts of the world. Concerts and things like that. Like that's how they do it.
It's
So you
actually
come
really
into you come and you know you come and you're part of your car. You don't leave your car and you're like rocking your car, whatever you know. So there are ways that you can actually have nice outdoor
Yeah,
activities.
actually.
Now Lagos Countdown is usually one of it's
The best,
always
like,
amazing.
yeah.
You know, but you know because of the situation of the world right now, it is advisable to probably not visit it,
Yeah.
especially because a lot of people from UK are back in Lagos. A lot of the diaspora, you know, no fault to them, you know, no fault of theirs anyway. But a lot of diaspora is back, so it's probably better that you probably stay away from crowded crowded places because of this new strain of coronavirus. But with that being said, there are other ways that you can obviously still protect yourself or protect those around you by staying in your car or just maintaining social distances and wearing your face mask
Very
and using
essential.
your hand sanitizers.
Yes, and having said that, now the last one here that we have for you is deliver gifts and notes. dropping off gifts to your friends is still possible even while you're following your state guidelines. You can sit and catch up while in cars, properly distant on porches, or even with a FaceTime or phone call. I mean, we already said this, really. You can still deliver gifts, just in case you're wondering how, okay, fine, you said give, you said, Christmas is all about giving, sharing love. How do I do this when I cannot even go out of my home to, you can still do that. All you just have to do is follow the proper, safety guidelines. That's all you have to do. You can also do it via, a video call. Just let your friends know that. And I think we already established that when you're giving gifts, it does not necessarily have to be money or, of course, we all want something that we can use for a very long time. We all want something that, but at times, it could just be a very lovely note, like a Christmas card or something. And then just because your friend is probably far away, you cannot definitely deliver the Christmas note to the person. You can just, make a video call with the person and then show the person what you have. For him or her, and they will feel so loved. And wow, remembered, you even remembered me, you bought me a Christmas card, and I understand that it's because I am not around, you're unable to give it to me. Basically showing love, giving gifts to people while still maintaining, social distancing rules and staying safe, basically.
I think the part I like about this is the notes parts. Like, just like a love letter.
Do you know how to compose that?
Yes, I'm a poet. It's what I do. It's what I do, Kels.
Wish you Merry Christmas.
Do you want one? Should I write something for you?
Yes, actually.
All right. Okay. I would write something for you, and when we're on the show, I will recite it to you.
Yay! Don't make our viewers jealous.
Well, obviously, I have to.
So yes, my people, that's basically, how you can spend your Christmas. I believe this has really enlightened you and given you ideas on how to actually go about, this Christmas season and how to make it fun for you and your family.